Hello and welcome, Omen Storm here. It's been a while longer than I originally intended for a break. Actually, I didn't intend on taking a break at all, but some things came up and I also got absorbed into Neo and Neo 2. And those are actually amazing games, and I had never played them because, yes, I am talking about a different game than Harvestella. Guys are about that. Too bad. But oh wait, there's a letter I need to read in this. But yeah, I got absorbed into Neo and Neo 2, and those games are actually really good. I normally don't like games that are that kind of Souls-like difficulty kind of thing, but I really enjoyed both of them. But to test my hypothesis, that's the wrong button. Dear goodness, this is going to happen a lot after I got used to a different control scheme. Continuing on with our prior discussion, I've tried giving it some thought on my own, but have made no progress, and so I've decided to ask the omens. Honestly, I'm a little scared, but I can't leave my hypothesis untested. I also don't want to keep you out of the loop, and so I'd like you to come with me. I'll meet you at the Castle of Illusion. From Aria. But yeah, Neo 2 was Neo 2 was in the Humble Bundle, and I got it from that, and it was a game that I had been wanting to play Neo and Neo 2, and it was one of those games where it's like, this is probably going to be really difficult, I'm probably not going to get too interested in it. Nope, they sucked me in. They sucked me in and took all my attention. Oh, they're amazing games. I can't wait to stream them. Now we're all here. Sorry for the short Your goodness, I'm already getting tongue-tied. Sorry for the short notice, Dianthus, but I'm glad you could make it. It's fine. What did you mean, though? You said you wanted a physical examination. But you don't look injured. From what I can see, you appear to be in good health. Well, actually... Ari explains the situation to Dianthus. I see. You'd like me to check if your personality is artificial like ours. That's right. We won't need to perform any kind of physical examination on you to determine that, then. As I explained to you before, you are the real Arya. Our own experiments confirmed that you are Arya Leventhal, the Cain subspecies of human. Really? Are you 100% sure? Absolutely. We wouldn't have delegated full access to you without such confirmation. That's true, I suppose. From the cells we collected from you, we conclude that you are the same individual as Arya Leventhal. Markers such as the base sequence of your DNA and brainwave patterns are all corroborated our reasoning. I can show you the results from those experiments if you have doubts. No, that's alright. Just out of curiosity though, what would have happened if my personality was implanted by you omens? That is a redundant hypothesis. Why? Well, it may well be possible from a technological standpoint to transfer personality data between humans. In reality, we cannot do it. Any technology that interferes with human consciousness is an infringement on the 3 major regulations. Actually, I am curious, what are the 3 major regulations? Because I don't think we've gotten them specifically. I think Geist mentioned those before. What are they exactly? You didn't know either? The 3 major regulations are a set of ethical rules that our developers put in place for us. The first one is the irreversibility of time. This, as Geist explained to you before, time can only travel in one direction, from the past into the future. This is why it would be impossible to create a time machine. The second one is the inalterability of humankind. Oh, hello there, cat. But plainly, we do not have the right to alter the scientific definition of the human. It is because of this regulation that we cannot transfer personality data between humans. I see. If you implant personality data into someone, you could argue that they're not human anymore. As AI, you don't have the means to address such a highly ethical issue. So they decide that AI mustn't be allowed to alter human personalities. That's right. What's more, you humans don't possess the technology to transfer personalities among yourselves. That's why you have retained your original personality. I'm curious about the third one. The last one cannot be spoken. Why not? I thought I had access to the highest level of protected information. It's not a matter of security. I simply cannot put it into words. The third regulation exists outside the realm of logic. Therefore, we are unable to express it with our logical ability. Logic has its limitations. To find out, you would have to repair our core architecture. I see. It's like... Man, this game really loves throwing things at me that are hard for me to pronounce. The Wittgenstein philosophy. Anyway, we're getting sidetracked. Essentially, you're saying my consciousness is without a doubt that of Arya Leventhal. Yes, no procedures have been performed. You are undoubtedly you. Oh. That's good news, isn't it, Arya? Yeah, in a way. At least we found out that I'm not a fake. Now my research is back to square one. Now how do we explain the 2,000-year blank space in my consciousness? Danthus, please lend me your knowledge. That would be extremely difficult. If you look at it logically, from within the scope of our known science, you shouldn't exist. However, on the other hand, you could also suppose that some things surpass the realm of known science. For example, the notion of there being a soul linked to the physical body. Are you being serious? You must be malfunctioning. Is something broken in there? I am not. I believe this to be similar in nature to Geist's theory of the planet's memory center. When Geist reached the limit of logic, he explained it by hypothesizing the existence of the metaphysical. And we already know that explanation to be correct up to a certain point, do we not? That being the case, the existence of a human soul would be a logical conclusion. I see. The more logically you look at it, the harder it becomes not to include the metaphysical in your explanation. The metaphysical is just that which cannot be explained by modern science. That is all. Much like how your predecessors would attribute all laws of physics to God. Through our technology, we have understood everything there is to know about the hardware that is your brain. That alone is not enough to explain the blank in your consciousness. I see. It's like how Geist couldn't analyze the sea's light. Yes. Sorry, I couldn't give you the answer you were looking for. No, not at all. I think we've made progress. Seems like the answer lies somewhere in the consciousness and the soul. I'm a scientist though. Why am I trying to step into supernatural territory? Well, the supernatural is just... would just be part of that metaphysical thing, and... metaphysics is a branch of science, last I knew. It's not a well-received branch of science, if I remember right, but it is a branch of science, last I knew. I'll help you figure it out. You say that like it's nothing. Hello there again, Cat. Anyway, I think we're done here. Thank you for coming, Dianthus. No problem. That's what I'm here for. You too, thank you. I'll put some more thought into this when I get home. I'll let you know if I make any progress, so please wait for me until then. And then we also have that fragment that fell to the planet that we need to investigate as well. And I see you, Cat, but could you please kindly lay down? I'm not one to normally be all wandering around. That was the elderly dude's thing. Okay, so Let's go check this out. Is this gonna actually be a dungeon now or something? Is this the Proto-Seaslight? It's really something. I wonder if it still has power. Let us go and find out. While not perfect, it still seems to be operational. Oh? And what's being done now? We should be able to send any residual energy to the Castle of Illusion. That's great. We should go and tell Geist right away. Oh yeah, I forgot about the weird plan to fix Quietus. It really has been a bit longer than I was really taking into consideration if I had forgotten that. I do wonder how that is going to end in the... Well, how it's going to result in the end. We do have that one room on one of the other floors that does talk about the different seas like, and I'm curious about how that's going to tie in. Because we still haven't done anything with that, and that feels like something that should tie in. Where do I need to meet Geist? At the unoccupied throne. Okay. I went to the wrong place. If I remember right, there is a mode... I can run. Why am I walking slowly? Because I forgot I could run, that's why. And because I finished the game, but I'm still overly hesitant to go and consume the freaking massive supply of food I have for some stupid reason. But let's go talk with Geist. Hello there, once again, Geist. Looks as though the energy from the Proto has made it here without issue. Simulations show that we can create a large enough Quietus barrier for a short period of time. Thank goodness. In which case, I will time the operation of the barrier for the precise moment you need it. When the time comes, you will have the full power of the Seth behind you. That works for me. Thank you for helping us, Geist. Gratitude is unnecessary. It was your parents who created the Quietus barrier, remember? It is a human invention. It is yours to do with as you please. Nonetheless, thank you. You are baffling, but that is the human way. We have fought for the last 2,000 years for the sake of humanity. We are well aware of your incomprehensibility, which is why I do not mind this back and forth from time to time. Not to mention the sense of nostalgia it gives me. Omen, now that you have rejected my project, you must follow the path you believe in. Show me what humans dream. Do what you must, and you will have our support to its fullest extent. For an artificial intelligence such as ours, which surpasses that of humanity, is our raison d'etre. I probably butchered that French. Apparently has a flair for the dramatic, doesn't he? Conditions are optimal. All that's left is to initiate the energization program. I've made it so we can operate it from the airship. Let us meet on the bridge when you are ready. I'm kind of curious how this is gonna go. Also, so help me if I kill off my plants that I just planted a moment ago before the stream started. Oh, that'd be just my luck that I went and spent a bunch of money on plants. It's like, okay, time to go activate the Quietus barrier, and then killed off all my plants. Just for that reason alone, I'm gonna make sure that I save. It still gets me just how long this particular
See you later.
series has been ongoing. And kind of on that note, I know that I've been I can't press the right button to save my life right now. I know that I've been talking about starting up Neo and Neo 2, and I know that might cause some concern for the other series that are just kind of currently on hiatus. I haven't quite decided what I want to do just yet. I don't know if I want to go back to, okay, so I do have to interact with something, but I don't know if I want to go back to streaming multiple things a week or just focusing on a singular thing. And I might end up putting that to like a vote in the poll in the community tab, but I'm not 100% certain right now. Are you ready to energize the sea slide? Well, let's go ahead and do it. I've already saved the game. Very well, Hein. Connecting to the Castle of Illusion. Got it. Dianthus, Geist is telling us to prepare the Quietus Barrier. Make no mistake, the full power of the Seth are behind you. Just say the word. Understood. But before we begin, I would like to address the Castle of Illusion. Can you connect me? Sure. Calling all Seth of the Castle of Illusion. This is your comrade Dianthus. First, I want to thank you for your assistance in this endeavor. We are about to resume the energization experiment Geist's former persona left unfinished. In hindsight, I see Geist was alone, pondering the future of this planet. It plagued him. The resulting apoptosis he planned could have shaken the very meaning of our existence. In the light of humanity's history, he embraced a dream that was out of his reach and it ruined him. Geist reflected on this and marched forward with the next best thing, the Heaven Shell Project. Omen refused that proposal. We still do not know if that was the right decision. Logically, it is easy to think it was the wrong one. But to protect all of humanity, that is our dream, make no mistake. This is an experiment to help realize the dream of every intelligent being living on this planet. I'm counting on that dream. For the eradication of Quietus, for our 2,000-year-long vow to save humanity, and to reclaim that once shining star. Let it be etched into history that we are humanity's greatest neighbor, for a future where we can work together. Such a moving speech. Now I'm nervous. Airship has reached tactical altitude. Ready when you are. Got it. Guys, do you copy? We're beginning the experiment. Start the Quietus Barrier. Understood. Well, that looks a lot fancier than I was expecting it to. Also simultaneously a lot less fancy than I was expecting it to be. Oh my. Quietus Barrier is active. It should keep us safe from the Gaia dust. All that's left is to start the energization program. Omen, awaiting your orders. Engage. Let's go do this. Understood. Energization program engaged. Well, this is definitely giving me a sense of deja vu. That didn't look good. What is that? Where did that come from? Lost Gaia naturalization phenomena. MK2 called it the planetary nightmare. It looks like there's an opening in that pillar of light. What about the concentration of Gaia dust inside? The interior is safe to enter. Give the word and we'll enter the airship. Alright, we're heading in. What's the worst that could happen? Nobody answer that question. I know it was a dumb question to answer, but nobody answered that question. Oh no, enemies have gotten recolors. I'm in danger. Oh. Okay, that looks cool. I also suddenly feel like I'm looking at a Demir Guildgate. Oh. This is what's inside of the Pillar of Light? Is this crystal a monolith? There's something mysterious about it. It's lost Gaia technology. There's no location like this in our database. I don't recognize it either. This is the Stellar Nursery, where stars are born. Hey! It's you! I don't think we've gotten your name yet. Where the hell were you hiding? Are you a friend of Omen's? Something like that. You said stars are born here. What did you mean? Was this facility used to clone the Seaslight Astrum cell? No. If it were, then we would recognize it. Oh, right. Omen, I want you to know what happened here. And I want you to save her. Save who? Please proceed. The source of what you call quietus is up ahead as well. It is? Cause of quietus. Well, we can't just ignore that now, can we? I'm waiting to see how badly I get sense knocked into me. That's right, I'm still missing that one freaking job because it's behind what I need. It's probably behind that stupid locked door that I never found a password for. Ooh, something I can repair. That's been a long time since I've seen that. And I doubt I can actually repair it from down here. Nope, I need to repair it from up there. I think it actually needs a level 1 repair kit. Oh my goodness. Oh, this is an interesting map. And I'm getting a lot of different video game vibes. Admittedly, for some reason, this is making me think of Quake the most. Let's go pick on this guy. Oh, I'm not even going to pretend like I know how to say his name. Dear goodness. Oh, I forgot that attacks are actually kind of slow in this. I got very used to several other games with very fast-paced attacks. Okay, this is kind of cool seeing different mechanics from previous dungeons. We've got the whirlwind from the Heaven's A. We've got the little fountain here from the Sirens area. So that's pretty cool. We're probably going to have to freeze some stuff like with the, well, we've got ice on the ground like for the Divine Seaslight Cave. Oh, the game has frozen. That's not something I was expecting to have happen. Okay. Oh, they're also resistant to what I'm doing. I also wasn't expecting that. The game phrasing is admittedly... it's something that has me a bit concerned, just simply because I had recent major issues with my computer, and the game freezing is not giving me good hope for the state of my current computer. I am getting parts to finally upgrade my computer, but that is... Ooh, a moonfruit sapling. It's been forever since I saw those. Also, wasn't one of these for ignoring the floor? Of course, I don't have the one. Oh, there it is, apple juice. So do that and ignore the floor. They didn't even hit me. I was the one who hit them so hard that it damaged the frame rate. Oh. But, yeah, no. Oh. I'm actually looking forward to finally upgrading this computer. I've had this computer for way too long at this point, I think. At least as far as the lifespan of the computer is concerned. Also, I think I can get by if I go over to this one, but I might get proven wrong. We made it there just fine. The wise man roots are fine to see. Ridiculous. I'm not going to try going that way. I don't think I'm going to make it in time. Yeah, no, I would not have made it in time. I needed to head from this one. Oh, darn it. I see a little thing back there now, but I'm already over here. Oh. Hello there, giant thing that I wasn't expecting to see. I actually kind of like that they don't seem to be weak to the same thing that others were. And I'm going to actually switch to Aristotle temporarily, just because I was really enjoying this class before. And I do have a repair kit for this. Thank goodness. Oh dear goodness, I just realized how large this map is. Oh my freaking goodness. Oh, and there's a fear here. It's been a long time since I've seen a new fear. Mushrooms are growing in this area. Caps emit a bluish-white light, probably an effect of the crystals. They don't look edible at all. We're gonna try and eat one anyways. Despite its appearance, for some reason, you anticipate a rich flavor. And are painfully disappointed. This thing is disgusting. Yep, turns out these mushrooms are as inedible as they look. Your health decreased a lot. If your luck couldn't get any worse, a monster appeared while you were taste testing the mushrooms. Monster leaps straight at you. You realize that may be best to flee. Oh, I actually am pretty darn low on health after that. I luckily have... Wow, we actually are over like 7,000 points of health. I didn't think that we were strong. Dear goodness. I do... Oh, that's the button to switch berries. I was about to say, I don't remember what any of the actual buttons do with that.
Thank you.
Now that I think about it, this is... Oh, ow. It's actually doing a pretty darn good job on wrecking my health. I'm going to be consuming health items like crazy. Can we go slow it down and like maybe stack some debuffs on it? Hopefully that will help me out some. Definitely need to keep a close eye on my health, and I just consumed a bunch of stuff that causes damage to myself, I think. That was not my brightest move. I also have to stop healing whenever I attack, so that's also a very risky thing. But we defeated it after I chugged a whole bunch of juice. Character's not chugging it at that point, probably just like stuck an IV drip in to get all the juice they needed. Dear goodness. Just a constant flow of juice, and I am standing on stuff that harms me. Wait. Okay, I was supposed to say, are these things just naturally so strong that their health bar pops up at the top? So if that was the case, I would be very concerned. No, it was just that one random one standing in the center. Oh, wait, no, that didn't fix continuous damage. That also didn't fix it. That one didn't fix it either. Okay. The goodness, I'm losing so much health. You have something. Ooh. Got another glowing dot. So help me if this is a healing one. The humanoid monster looks like it's going to cross your path through the room. Looking a little closer, you see it's holding on to a shiny stone. The stone will probably go for a lot of money. You have to strongly near. Let's go pick a fight. So, oh, I was expecting an actual fear, but no, it's just a normal monster. That's, well, I feel kind of bad for that monster now. Well, instead it was stronger, I was expecting a fear, and instead it was just, okay, I do have return bells. I was about to say, wait, do I have return bells? Because if I don't, that could actually become very bad for me much quicker than I would like to admit.
I'll do my best.
And I see a marker for a fear again, so I wonder if I should go pick a fight with it or not. Probably not, admittedly. Oh. Huh. Interesting. I wasn't expecting it to quite go like this.
We might have a chance if we go for
Oh,
it
it's
now.
another one of the same things. I just consumed a bunch of health stuff, so I think I would kind of like to maybe try and avoid picking another fight right away with one of those. Let's go care with these guys. I still love the attacks of the Pilgrim. They're all so awesome. Also, at this point, I still have forgotten to go get that code for the book. So at this point, I am thinking that maybe oh, we've gotten two of them
Let's get this
aggroed on
over
me.
with.
That is
It's important to choose your battles wisely.
problematic. It's telling me to choose my battles wisely. I would very much like to do that. But, okay, yeah, trying to deal with one gets both of them aggro pretty much no matter
We might have a chance.
what I do, so... Oh, I'm taking health damage. Taking a lot of health damage. Oh my goodness. Consume the healing items like crazy. Ridiculous. This is definitely a case where I need to, like, be making the best use I can of weaknesses because they are actual threats to me. Fortunately, I think it's just this one particular job that I have right now that deals electric damage. Outside of that, it would be the mage job, which I do not currently have set as one of my active things. I also don't remember which of these ones actually goes and specifically deals electric damage. So is the Deep Wander any actual... well, he poisons me, but it's not like the other one that just deals a massive ton of damage. So this is actually much... now that I've dealt with the other one, this is just fine. Like, sure, I'm taking a small bit of health damage from the damage over time, but overall, he's just not that intimidating after dealing with the other one, which was just making me consume resources like crazy. This one is definitely taking quite a beating, though. Dear goodness, you have so much health. I'm gonna end up finishing this fight and then needing to go back to the farm just because of how late it is at that point. So can we finish this one off before I need to consume another healing item? There we go. Okay, let me grab the thing. A fine stomachache card ring. Okay, that's certainly something to have acquired. This is something we can break, so we're gonna go ahead and do that. And we'll grab that. I want... oh wait. On the list of things I want to do, I want to go take a look at the sapling we got and... oh, that looks cute. it grows in all seasons, so that's something that I consider planting. That's such a cute little plant. Looks kind of like a little mushroom. Wonder what it would look like when it fully grows. I was kind of hoping maybe I could find Modus, but I don't think I'm going to get that lucky in the end. But yeah, we've got a pier up ahead from what I can tell. Another one of those, so we'll gather this. Yeah, I don't think we're going to get lucky and find a Modus, so we'll go teleport back. And this kind of works out anyways, because this also gives me a chance to go and check on some stuff that I hadn't checked on just yet. These are both sold. Yep, those are both things that can be sold. I have enough promised fruit, so I'm not going to worry about that. I need to go replant stuff here. This is incredibly... Oh! This is a small thing. Huh, oops. Well, I've gone and planted some there now, so we're just going to go ahead. You're gonna switch this, break that. Come on, you can do it. Break it so it's back in the inventory. I'm trying to quickly plant these. There we go, plant that. And rush to the house and sleep in the last 20 minutes we have of the day. Because I don't trust the game to not make me pass out at midnight. Level 81. I was getting my butt kicked by something that I'm almost 10 levels over. That makes me concerned about the boss of that area. At least for everything else, I was kind of just going and forcing my way through with brute strength, and I forgot to throw some stuff in the bin to sell. That is... Oops. Oh well. Oh. Castle Lewis Times. A word of encouragement. This is the publisher of the Castle Lewis News, with a personal message representing my own views. Sadly, I cannot divulge my identity, but I urge you all to read this message. The kingdom has been subject to a number of catastrophes over the past few months. All of these incidents were in fact connected to a crisis that affects the whole planet. A certain group of humans have been preventing each of these crises before they could happen. They continue to fight for us in this very moment. Are you reading this? If you are, I have confidence in you. As Diantha said, this dream is shared by every life on this planet. That is what my logic circuitry is telling me. I hope all citizens will join me in encouraging this brave band of heroes. They are fighting tirelessly to save our planet. Intelligence Division A. Well, that's nice. But also, I feel like you're going a bit too open with the fact that you might be a robot, because I don't know too many people who would be talking about their logic circuitry. So let's go just grab a whole bunch of those. Grab the... You know what? Let's just kind of grab all of those, because I have enough space in my backpack to go store a bunch of those. Ooh, that looks good, and we can actually go and throw those in there and have an excuse to have them for food. I really should go and put something into the jam makers, or not jam makers, but the juice makers, so that I can get more juice. What exactly? I am uncertain. This will get us apple juice, which wasn't doing too much. Chestnuts, I don't think we can do anything with that. I don't think I can do anything with that. So we'll go throw a bunch of num lemons in, I guess. Which one of these? That's the jam maker. This is the fermenting barrel. So we'll throw those in, get a bunch of juices for the next day, especially since we actually went through a bunch of those, it looks like. But nothing from Arya, so no continuing her quest line right now. Oh. That is just a beam floating in the... Wow, I was not actually expecting that on the map. I was expecting it to be something I had to access from the airship all the time. Well, I guess I do have to access it from the airship all the time because I need to fly to it, but yeah, that was certainly not what I was expecting. And I'm actually just going to kind of go and run through everything, ignoring it, because I want to get back to the one area with the wind things. Sure, it's going to consume a bit of the day to get through here and back to there. It's going to be fine in the end as far as I'm kind of concerned. I want to... Oh, was there a node I could gather from? Wait, no, I did gather from this node before. It's also interesting just kind of what stuff I'm getting from it. Is there anything... You know what? It's the omelets that I have that were just there for stamina consumption or stamina refill purposes. So we'll float on over here. I want to check and see what's over there because I feel like something should be over there. Now I might just be diluting myself, but no, there is stuff over here. There's 2 gathering points. Monoplate and orichalcum. If nothing else, the orichalcum is what I need for leveling up weapons right now. Which I maybe should have done before going back into this dungeon, it occurs to me. I'm sure that won't turn out too poorly for myself. Probably going to turn out very badly. Let's be perfectly honest. Gonna ignore our friend there. It's just... Oh.
This one?
Me running seems to have awoken it. But we're going to still choose to ignore it. And we're going to ignore all our friends here as we just make our way hastily back to where we were before. It's kind of humorous just getting hit for like almost hundreds of damage and just kind of shrugging it off as a, oh well, it's not that much damage, I can ignore that. And ow, did one of you just hit me from the ground? That's a lot more range than I was honestly expecting you to have. Wow, we've actually almost already reached an hour. Wow, I've been having a lot of fun with this. I legitimately only felt like it's only been like 10 or 15 minutes, not almost an hour. Dear goodness. I don't know how long this stream is going to be. I wanted to do a lot more stuff with Arya's storyline, and I might keep doing that. I also want to just do a longer stream just simply because it's been a while since I streamed, and I like streaming. And my voice also isn't... Wait. Oh. We're towards the end of the map. Huh. Okay. Well, at least this particular room of the map. Go deal with these guys. Why is it whenever I use a skill and there's an enemy that can cause fear, I almost always am standing in the little thing that causes fear and stops me from using the skill? Like, it's happened way too many times. It's getting embarrassing at the... Okay, it was embarrassing a long time ago. It's getting even more embarrassing at this point. Oh? What do we have here? This looks familiar. Let's go touch the computer and see what horrible thing we can do. Project Gaia. Is this a laboratory? The words Project Gaia are written here. Oh, our friend's back. That's right. Research into Project Gaia was conducted here. Project Gaia? This facility is beneath the planet's crust. Well, the real one is. How can that be? Shouldn't there be solid mantle beneath the Earth's crust? That's one scientific explanation you wanted, isn't it? Is this monolite? I did not know one so large existed within this planet. Is it really so strange? What you call the Red Queen also emerged from the Earth's crust. So, the planet is filled with monolite? You're half right. Think of it there is a siren going off in the background, and I don't know if the microphone is picking that up. If it is, I apologize. Oh, and it just went by, so hopefully it'll start getting quieter. But think of it this way. The planet itself is one giant monolith. What? Planets are the circulatory organs. Giant crystalline bodies floating in the nothingness of space. Through the power of one such crystalline body, humanity awoke, and humanity evolved. Everybody looks confused by that. Especially Arya. Just like you, they didn't believe it at first either. But when you're confronted with reality, your next thought is how to utilize it. A scientific group named Animus wanted to use monolite in the... Okay, I see the message about the siren not getting picked up by the mic. That's good. Oh dear goodness, now I lost my train of thought. I was gonna make a Assassin's Creed joke about the Animus, but now I forgot the joke, darn it. A scientific group named Animus wanted to use the monolite in the planet to create a supercomputer. Diantha should be well aware of the monolite's property for transmitting light, correct? That is correct. The Animus researchers set out to reach this place and turn the planet into a single giant supercomputer. That was Project Gaia. If the planet is really a giant monolith, then logically their thinking is sound. We used monolith as a circuitry system between the seasite, however. Why would they want to do that? To pray for the happiness of mankind. Toward the end of the Gregorian calendar, war and mutual distrust grew worse by the day. Animus dreamed of a paradise where humanity understood each other, just like any other scientist. They did not know that the girl they would create would spell the end of everything. Is this the her you wanted us to save? Who is this girl? Be the one who caused quietus? She is, and she isn't. She had one purpose: grant humanity's wish. The girl sleeps up ahead. Is this a Jin situation, or Genie or Jin situation where, oh yes, we wish for human happiness, and now it's been horribly twisted because we weren't specific enough and weren't careful enough? Oh, we've got... pressing the wrong button to activate it. There it goes. You activate the three spiral of the beginning modus monolith. And...
To think that this is what was inside Regaia's crust. This goes against all learned science.
Thank you for your input, Arya. I wasn't expecting it.
Let's get this over with.
I lost my train of thought. Oh dear goodness. this another place that looks really big? It is another place that looks really big. We also have not 1, but 3 fear enemies up here. Okay,
We
we've
might have a
got
chance if we go for
this
it
one,
now.
which is like the one from... Wow, it's called a Temple Hermit. That's not the name that I was expecting. I'm also being beat senseless by it. These things are very good at dealing a surprising amount of damage to me, and I definitely need to better figure out what elements I can use against them.
Thank you.
Let's go consume a bunch of those. Oops. So let's try hitting that with a stronger element. Is it going to be weak to this, maybe? I don't think it's weak to our... Oh, actually, it might be weak to this attack. No, it's Ari who's doing damage to it, seems like. This should be earth damage, though, right? I feel like... Yeah, this looks like we're doing damage to Creek, too. Very slowly, but we're dealing damage to it. Oh, think about it. I was supposed to actually probably go check the jobs and see if I can press the wrong button and see if I can do more. Where is your ultimate? It is right there. But we can get the fairy spell 3, which will be useful right now, actually. Well, it'll be useful as soon as the skill comes off cooldown. I've already consumed 1 stack of healing items. That's a little unnerving. Let's go try and do a lot of damage to that. Well, actually, it seems like maybe we aren't dealing damage as quickly. We're just simply dealing a lot of damage. That is not necessarily a
Now
good
it's my
thing.
turn. I'll back you up.
Oh, we've inflicted break on it at least once. That's somewhat useful. Oh, but it is definitely weak to fire. Thank goodness. So that we should eventually... This is a very slow process of defeating this thing. Okay, the fairy spell's off cooldown.
Nice.
Now we've got a double break.
Simulation complete.
Arya, go do
This'll
your
take
thing.
'em out.
Knock it senseless.
Well, how's that for science?
Well, science didn't do enough damage. It was still alive. But science did more damage than I was expecting it to. And I forgot to go and grab more...
We might have a chance
Oh,
if we go
goodness, I
for
already
it now.
want to consume that stack of healing things too. But I forgot to go and check the benefits of... Oh, you guys aren't here, so I'm not too concerned about you. But I forgot to go and check on the benefits provided by those rings I got. And I can't actually do that within the dungeon, unfortunately. It'd be nice if I could, but I can't. At least I don't think I can. In part just simply because it wants me to actually, like... Yeah, no, I'm pretty certain I can, unless maybe I'm at a monolite, and then it will let me do it just simply because that's when it lets me do a lot of other adjusting stuff. I'm not going to try and pick a fight with any of you guys. I've kind of got all I've wanted so far. And what do we have down here? Sapling and sacred lumber. And luckily that guy decided he didn't
This
want to
one?
have a fight with me.
I think we can handle.
I don't have explosives to deal with this wall. That's problematic.
Let's get this over with.
I hadn't taken into consideration that there might be more things I need to
That was a good
break
workout.
and or fix. And I think I don't have... Yeah, I don't have a repair kit either. Oh, that's going to be a problem. Something shiny catches your eye near the stone pillar. Move a few rocks out of the way. You can probably get it out. Main stable. Large fire core. Okay. That's kind of neat that I could do that, but I'm not going to do any more because I'm pretty sure that whatever one I grab now is going to be a wrong one.
Let's get this over with.
Not because it's actually like programmed to be wrong next, but just simply because my luck is that bad. I'm not foolish enough to test my luck here. I say that as I'm standing in the middle of the fear effect. Not once, but twice. Are you gonna do it again? I have nothing to say in defense. It got me 3 times in a row.
Now this one, I think we can handle.
I don't think I have anything I can say to defend myself with that. Oh. Okay, so let's go float over the head of the different fears. Hopefully I'll be safe and they won't like smack me while I'm floating about in the air. Is there... Yeah, there is something that I could go open over there, but I'm not going to worry about it for right now. That's just some AoE stuff. And really gonna smack me?
I'll do my best.
What kills me with that skill is just simply the fact that the Aristotle takes so long for its skills to go and activate, and while I'm using skills, I'm standing completely still. Like, if the skill was shorter, or I could move while I was casting it, it wouldn't be a real issue. But no, I just foolishly 3 times in a row started casting something, and its skill just happens to cast faster than mine does. Oh, something else. A chest-looking device with lots of buttons, each with a letter written on it. Yes, let's press buttons. Oh. Ouch. There's only a few buttons, so we can do this. Oh no, there's more than 2 buttons. Okay. Well, ouch. Oh, that's actually consuming a lot of my health. Too bad I have healing items to consume. I have no sense of self-preservation. Oh, dear goodness. Oh, that worked. A Soma potion and a moon spring thing. Awesome. I was honestly expecting to fail that at least 2 more times. Oh, the fact that that went much better than I was That looks bad for my health. That looks very bad for my health. Envoy of Ruin. That sounds bad for my health.
I think we can handle.
Oh, you are. Oh, that's a big circle. Is this gonna work? Oh, that's another problematic circle. Good goodness. Okay, Earth. I can do that with Aristotle. Maybe something else I can use against you in the meantime. Not really seeming like it. Ow. I guess this is one way I can move while casting spells. Get moving on the ice and then go and start casting the spell. But that thing is really taking chunks out of my health. A lot bigger chunks than I was honestly expecting. Okay, let's go see. Oh, I'm standing in the middle of this. That can't be. Oh, that wasn't that bad. Oh, you're also weak to wind. That works. That means I don't have to really go and switch to a different fairy. I should have learned my lesson just a short while ago on this level about standing still inside dangerous circles. Oh my goodness. I apparently did not learn my lesson at all. Oh no. Okay, I got lucky. Oh my goodness. you stop making giant circles that I have to get out of? Actually, now that I think about it, the giant circles are probably the least of my problems with this fight. Oh, this is gonna hurt. And we got another break. Oh, that was a fear. Oh, and I'm standing in the circle again. This is
Let's get this over
This is
with.
only gonna go one way for me, and it's not a good way. Oh, this goes on cooldown. I can't use it. That's unfortunate. Do I have to get a triple break on this, or am I just not standing close enough to someone? No, it seems like I might have to get a triple break on this. Okay. Hopefully one of the others could go and get one of their things
Let's
going,
get
but
this
it
over
doesn't
with.
seem like
Thank you.
that's gonna happen. It seems like I kind of need to go and handle everything. This is gonna be another thing that we finish picking a fight with it right as it's towards the end of the day, I guess. Let's go pick more of a fight with this right now, since I can go and just consume a bunch of these. Well, luckily that wasn't the really good and powerful one that it went and interrupted. It was just the one that has a bit of a charge up time. Oh, I went and switched to the class I was not intending to switch to immediately. Oh well. We are close to getting breaks again. Oh, can I get out of that? Just
Now it's
barely,
my
it seems
turn.
like. Oh, the cooldown for this berry swap skill actually seems like it's gotten faster than I remember it being. But it also might just be that I have upgraded that since the last time I used it. I'm not 100% certain. Okay, we got another break, but I'm still not... Oh, I'm in a bad position to stand. Oh, it's been defeated. Thank goodness. A fancy wave-proof ring. Well, that just sounds nice. And we are nowhere near as far as I would like to be. But we are going to have the game freeze again for a brief moment. Oh, the game froze because I was getting a Steam achievement. We have now defeated every type of fear in the game. So
I
that's
like those who at
cool.
least try.
Sprinkler level 3 and waterside biome. And that's actually everything for the water fairy. Huh. Okay. We're actually probably pretty close to all of these, I think. Yeah, we should actually be pretty close to pretty much everything, I think. Which would be neat to finish the book. I don't know if there's actually a achievement for finishing the book or not now that I think about it. Something in the loft. We'll go check that in a moment. I'm actually going to go build things real quick. So, let's go ahead, build 2 of those. The fact that I don't have... Well, it's telling me that I'm having issues on my side for the stream, so I apologize for any buffering. If that sticks around, I might go and call things. You know what? We didn't get Arya's thing. We'll go take a look at the statue, and I think we'll call it here for now. Is this statue that got updated? I think it's that statue. No, it would have been a statue for Fear, so it should be this one that's got updated. This is the one for the fish, I remember right. Don't actually remember what either of those are for, but yeah, the things. The YouTube studio is telling me that connection's not getting any better and is actually getting worse, so I don't know why it is, but we got a decent amount done for this, and he's ready to Okay, I'm sorry, but I'm taking a look at these. These do not look like cabbages to me. They look like Brussels sprouts. But who knows, maybe Brussels sprouts are just cabbages that were harvested early.
Hello, little crappies.
Actually, now I am curious about what they are, if they're their own thing, or if they actually are cabbages that are harvested early.
Hello, little crappies.
Darn it, this stupid remark has made me have to actually go and do research after this is over. And that's not producing anything. The one biome's frozen over. We kind of got to where I want to be, so we'll go ahead and save here, and we'll call this to an end. I honestly don't know when the next stream's going to be. Perfectly honest, I want it to be relatively soon. I might go and stream again tomorrow. I'm not going to commit to anything right now, just simply because I've not been doing the best at holding to schedules I've said. So I hope you enjoyed this episode. We're going to start calling things to an end here. So if you enjoyed this episode, please leave a like on the video. If you enjoyed the content I make, please subscribe to the channel. I hope you have a wonderful day or night depending on when you're watching this. And I hope to see you again in a future stream or video. And hopefully that stream or video will be very soon. But once again, thank you very much. I greatly appreciate it. Especially since I keep taking random hiatuses. But thank you very much. I greatly appreciate it. And have a wonderful day or night depending on when you're watching this.